what are some common examples of traits revealed in handwriting? In my book, Unlocking the Secrets Hidden in Handwriting, I have broken down various characteristics of people into headings. Of course, I'm not going to write through them all right now. You can always buy the book if you like. But let me give you a few of the starting points. The first is a little graph about the slope of a handwriting, literally in which direction your handwriting slopes, because that is going to say whether you are, I always think it's 3/4 of the population, technically extroverted, which doesn't mean friendly, I'll come back to that, independent, or of a more analytical, introverted personality type, and to what degree. As I said, it's my observation that most people fall into the extrovert. Now, Jung devised the term. He never said it was to do with friendly and unfriendly, and everybody thinks it is, but it isn't. The extrovert actually means somebody who gives and receives contact with other people. They need it, and they also give it. Independent, me, independent, they can manage sort of on their own. Not totally on their own, but more on their own. Introverted personalities, again, misunderstood. Introverted, actually what Jung says, a rich inner life. They don't need to constantly interact with other people. In my book, I've got a wonderful example, and I will tell you what it is. I say to people, what sort of personality type do you imagine Mick Jagger has? They all jump in with 2 left feet and say, oh, tremendous extrovert. No. He has got his handwriting off to the left, which is analytical and introverted. However, he has enormous flairs of flamboyance available to him, which of course, who is more outrageous on stage than our Mick? And the introverted personality, which of course people don't see, then takes time to regroup. They can be as out there as anybody else. But to go back to compatibility, if you have somebody whose handwriting is way off to the right and somebody who is way off to the left, they are not at the gut level going to really be in sympathy with each other. They have different needs of society and people. Do I ever say that means they can't get on? No, I never say that, because that might not be true. However, constantly they've got to intellectually adjust for the difference in personality types.